what should I do if I want to get into tech without a degree? You saw me promoting it. It was free, hey? You got the free one. How much were you getting there? Do you still remember?
A young 10K.
Hi guys, welcome to the village. Today we have Kate. She is having tea with us. We want to know how can we get into data analysis if we've done maybe another degree or we don't even have a degree, we just have matric. That's what we are chatting about today. Kate holds a national diploma in surveying and she has even done an internship in surveying. So of course that's how she got to graduate in her national diploma, and then she has a couple of tech certifications. Hi Kate, how are you?
Hello, Boni. I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
I'm good. Please say hi to the village.
Hello, village. I hope everyone is good and keeping safe.
Thank you so much, Kate, for making time to have this chat with us. I was just mentioning in my introduction that you've done internship in surveying, and we are curious to know, have you left surveying or you are doing both?
Currently, I'm doing both. So the answer is no. So, but I prefer being subcontracted as a surveyor. But I think one thing that would really make me happy is that if I get into a position where I'll just explore the technologies or softwares of, what softwares that surveyors use.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you do something in IT? I see you really love your IT. We were chatting about some stuff offline. Why didn't you do something in IT? Why surveying, not IT?
I think also not having the right exposure in all the industries, and only just realizing now that actually tech is not the only way to go, because I mean it's different for other people. And as for someone that really loved technology growing up and just loved playing games, all of this fun stuff. So yeah, I guess it's just the exposure and not having that thing. I would see, what if maybe I don't get the job? And we all believe that engineering and being a doctor or being a nurse, you can only get a job. So it was the same reason.
Okay. But at the end of the day, I see that you found a way to match the two. Like the safe option. I don't know, maybe your parents or yourself thought surveying was a safer option at that particular point, that particular time in your life. But you've somehow, can we say that you found a way to match the two?
Yes, I have. The thing is with me, right? Because my mom always tells me that you are a good problem solver. So whenever I see a problem, I try to find a solution to it. So with my experience in surveying, really, and with the experience that I have now in tech, I get to see that actually these things do somehow meet, because the softwares that we surveyors use, it's not something that we just found there. Like, it's something that was developed by developers. So with those issues that I've encountered, I feel like that for me, I can really build something or maybe work on something that can bring solution to whatever problems that there may be in surveying.
But before we dive in deeper into data analysis, right? I see you didn't struggle to get your internship in surveying. How did it come about?
Well, for me, it really was maintaining a relationship with my classmates, because this one lady, she actually applied for this position, and then later she found that they were looking for an extra female to join the companies. Then she reached out to me. She actually first reached out to her friend. Then her friend was like, "No, I'm in the Eastern Cape now, so I can't come to Wheatbank and stuff like that." Then she was like, "No, man, there's someone that I know, because she lives around Wheatbank." And by that time, I was actually in Joburg. And then she called me. They was like, "No, man, they're looking for a female. Come through. Send me your CV. Then I'll just pass it through." And stuff like that. Then on the same day, actually later that same day, I got a call, no, an email that I needed to be at the company, at the station on Monday for for inductions and for medicals. Then later again, I think after an hour or so, I received a call that no, don't worry, because there's someone in Joburg. They can come. You can come with that person, unless if you don't mind traveling from Joburg to Pretoria. Then I was like, yo, what if this is actually a scam? Because I was really terrified. I mean, so much, because it was really so much hospitality. I mean, I'm getting this opportunity, and now you're still offering me transportation for medicals and inductions. Then I was like, you know what? If it happens, well, I don't know. But yeah, it finally happened when we went for the inductions, and I started my P1 with that company.
How much are you getting there? Do you still remember?
A young 10K.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, honestly.
Consider yourself lucky. Guys, please don't forget to like and share this video and leave any questions for Kate. I know you'll have a lot of questions, especially when we get to the data analysis. Is it you are a data analyst? So the job is data analysis. Let's not get it confused, right?
Yes. You're definitely, hey.
Kate, you've mentioned earlier that you are still doing your land surveying part-time, right? It's sort of like, am I correct to say it's like a side hustle now? Am I correct to say that? It's not your main. Okay, it's not your main, it's a side hustle. So I just want to understand, do you have plans to study further in surveying, maybe get your practice number? Do you have those plans? Or
I wouldn't say that I want to study further, honestly. And even getting my number and my practice number. I want to grow in tech, really, because I actually want to develop my own product that, surveyors can use. I want to bring solution to surveyors and also other industries as well, not just only surveying. So yeah, getting my PR number probably might happen, because things do happen unexpectedly. So
but at the moment, it's not in your plans.
For now, it's just tech.
And there's nothing wrong with having two jobs, or having one as a main job or and a side hustle. It's 2024. So I'm not shocked, I'm not surprised, which brings us to the sponsor of this video. Yeah, while we're on that side hustling note, did I not learn recently that there's quite a few villagers that are forex traders? Some of them, they are beginners, and some of them, they are quite experienced. I actually saw someone saying they've been trading from 2015. I wish they can have a chat with me. Please connect with me. So let's talk about brokers, guys. Why Okta? Okta is an ideal broker whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader, because of the following benefits. They have a risk-free demo, which means you can get an opportunity to practice if you are someone who's still trying to find their feet, to find their strategy. So it's risk-free because you don't use real money. Also, they require a minimum of a $25 deposit, while I know some brokers, they require more, and sometimes it can even be up to $50. So with Okta, it's just a minimum of 25 USD. And lastly, they have such a user-friendly app that is easy whether you are a novice or someone who is quite advanced or experienced. So whether you are just getting started or would like to get started on your trading journey, or you are an experienced trader, the link is in the description box in this video or on the pinned comment. That's where you can find the link and download the Okta app. And remember to trade responsibly. Back to Kate. Now tell us, what is data analyst? I'm watching this video. I've been seeing this word flying around, but I don't have a clue of what it is. Tell us in summary. Shoot.
So a data analyst, right, is someone that collects, processes, and also analyzes data to help a business or an organization to make informed decisions. So they mainly use different types of tools and also techniques to interpret data and present insights that can be used to improve strategies and operations and outcomes within that company or that organization. No, it's clear. It's clear. So how was your math? Were you good at math at school? First, shout out to Mr. Shaka from Limpopo and my school. Actually, I attended in a school called All Saints College. It's in Palabora.
But what was your math mark? We want to know how much did you get in your matric?
I
For your
got
matric?
60, was it 65? Yeah, pure
65
mathematics. Yeah.
comments. No, that's good. That's good. I see you did a boot camp with the Zaio coding school. You saw me promoting it, talking about it. Actually, I was hosting a live, and you were one of those people during the live video. Tell us about that. How did it work for you? You know, I just love getting feedback from people that got help from my platform. So tell us about the bootcamp. It was free, hey? You got the free one.
Yep.
You were lucky because I was giving away 20 and you were one of them. They were they were for my platform. I had to give away 20 and you were one of those people. Thank you so much, Zaio, for that, and I want to thank you because you went there and represented. Tell us about that, Kate. How did it help you with everything? Because you know why? If you say full stack Java developer, Mina, everything, Tina, we just know Uguti is because you're a web developer or you are developing apps. We don't think about it data analyst. We do analysis, right? So we don't think about it data analysis. Tell us about that. How does it connect?
So the bootcamp, it was really good. I learned so much, and the reason why I'm actually a data analyst now, it's because of that bootcamp. They offered a placement actually after the whole training. Then they placed you in companies and so forth. So I was placed in the company that I in now as a before it was as a data qualitative analyst. Then later it's now a data analyst.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Tell us, how does coding, because I know other people, they already know this, people who are in the tech space, but I just want us to explain for someone who's not in the tech space, right? How does coding like Python and whatever these things that you are doing, how does it connect to numbers?
When we collect data in a different way. So when you analyze data, that's where you start using those technologies and those tools, right? So with Python really is that we try to find it depends with the problem that you may be facing with. Let's say maybe you have to analyze data to see if maybe the company is growing. Then you'll go to wherever that data is being stored and you manipulate the code in a way that it will interpret back to you the results that you are looking for, as whether the company is making profit or it's not making profit. Then if it's not making profit, then you come up with a solution that this is how it's actually going to work. If you want to make this much of money, how about we try this plan and see if it's gonna work for the company to grow and so forth. So it's all about the problem, what type of a problem that you are actually facing in the company and what problem that you mainly need to focus on when analyzing data.
Okay, how long was the bootcamp again?
I did mine for less than 9 months actually, because I completed in December.
About 9 months, hey?
Yeah, but I was placed before December.
Kate, I'm watching this. I want to get into data analysis. I don't have maybe a degree, IT degree, right? What should I do? Or maybe I have a degree in something else like you, right? You had a qualification in something else. What should I do if I'm interested in this? Right? Remember, Kate is going to be sharing from her own personal experience. It might be different from other people, but personal experience, and maybe she will bring some stuff from people close to her. Maybe she has seen her peers as well. So that's the information that she's going to give us here. But always remember to always do like your own research and stuff, okay?
I think that's a very good question because most people miss the whole thing. Because you find that someone wants to be a software developer, but they don't know where to start. They'll go on and just learn any programming languages. Then from there, they'll decide that, yeah, now I can code and stuff like that. So what I think can work for anyone, because it actually worked for me, is to first define your goal, right? So define the role that you want to pursue in. So let's say maybe you want to be a data analyst. I'll say that go into the internet or go to LinkedIn and just check the job posts that they post for data analysts and look at those job requirements. If let's say maybe for a technical skill they want someone that has got Python, I know that most data analyst positions they need someone that is proficient in Python, in SQL, and also knows the basics in Excel, and also Power BI. By Power BI, it's more of like, those additional tools or technologies that they want from a candidate. So what I'll say is that once you've seen or once you have explored those job requirements, but don't just look at one job or one post. Look at a lot of them and just weigh and see which technical skill stands the most. Then from there you can start from learning from there. So then once you've identified those technical skills that they're looking for, prioritize so much on that. If they say they need someone, if maybe out of those 20 job posts that you've researched about, they want someone that has got Python and SQL, I say prioritize on learning those two programming languages. Then from there, the other thing that you really want is to know how to solve problems, because in any tech, right, you need to know how to solve problems. That's the most, it's something that really stands out. If you know how to solve problems, you are really good to go. And another thing is that also understand additional tools and technologies, as I've mentioned that for say in data analysts, they'll say maybe you want someone that knows Power BI or knows the basics of Excel. Those are the additional tools. Also look at those. Don't just look at those programming languages because it's very nice to code.
What I'm getting, I need to research languages, just check. Okay. So when as someone who's working already, which languages should I focus on? You're saying Python and SQL and additional tools like Excel and Power BI.
Yes, and not just only Power BI, there are other tools like ArcGIS and QGIS. Likely for me, ArcGIS, I've used it in surveying, and also QGIS, I've used it in surveying, but for different other things. So I remember there was a time I was given a task that I needed to use ArcGIS or QGIS. It was very much easier for me to navigate around, ArcGIS and QGIS because I've used it. So just familiarize yourself with those other technologies so that it doesn't come as a surprise. It's nice when you get into an industry or you get into a company and you know these other tools, because it will be much easier for you to navigate around those tools.
So, Kate, lama skills lawa that you learn, some of them you learned through Zaio, some of them you learned online, some of them you learned through Harvard CSS. So some of them, I think, yeah, Coursera. Okay, you've mentioned Coursera as well. What else? So I have these languages now. I've identified which skills and languages are required. Okay. So what's next for me?
You need to be a problem solver, which is very important in any tech position or in any tech job that you may be doing, because there are other problems that you may encounter and it needs you to be very knowledgeable when it comes to problem solving. Okay, the other thing that you also need to have is that once you've actually identified the role that you want to pursue in and you've done that research, you can always apply with Coursera. And also there are other institutions like Within Code, there's Explore AI, there's Umuzi, there's a whole lot of other e-learning institutions that you can enroll yourself into and learn those programming languages that you want to focus on. And another thing that you'd also want to learn is that to understand additional tools and technologies that I've mentioned earlier, like Power BI, QGIS, ArcGIS, and so forth. And also to continue with my namings, that also build projects. That's the most important thing, because recruiters get to see that you do have that skill. Having a portfolio where you can showcase your skills also, it's another thing. And another thing is that continuous learning and improvement is very important, because technologies every day are being improved. There's a new technology that will be introduced, so familiarize yourself with the trends that are keep on coming into tech, and learn as well. And also another thing which is very important, I know it may be daunting and boring for other people: networking and mentorship. That one is very crucial. You need to network with people. That's one thing that will get you very far. Okay, another thing is that I've met a lot of developers on TikTok, right? Also, just try and maybe engage with other developers on TikTok and even YouTube as well. If they ignore you, Google is your friend. There's a lot of summits happening around Joburg. You can join those summits. You find people that are already probably looking for a new fresh blood or talent to work for them. Those kind of events really help you so much to grow in whatever that you want to grow in.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Kate, for your time. And I wish you nothing but the best. Guys, please don't forget to like and share this video. Yo, I've even forgotten that this is a YouTube video. I can't wait for you to come back and share with us what you've made, what you've created with your knowledge, and how it can help people in the surveying industry and other industries. Okay.
Bye, everyone, and wishing everyone the best in basically whatever that they want to achieve, and anything is possible. The sky's the limit, guys. You got this, and go make a kill. Bangene. Win, keep on winning and keep on winning. And thank you so much, Boni. You're doing so much for us, for me as well, because we wouldn't be having this chat if I never met you.
Of course. Thank you, Kate. You have yourself a lovely day, okay?
I will. Thank you very much, Boni.
Okay, guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, don't forget to like and share the video, and leave any questions that you might have for her. She will come back to the video and engage with us. That was so insightful. Also, don't forget to check out the Okta link in the description box or in the pinned comment to get started on your trading journey as that side hustle. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.